Several months ago, my wife and I were having a discussion. The topic was of adding an addition to the family. My argument was that we didn't have the time or resources to provide a healthy upbringing. Her argument was just a counter to every excuse that I had. A couple of months after our loud conversation, we brought home New Life, and although he was cute, I was not looking forward to the upcoming responsibilities. I would lose a sense of restfulness by having to wake up a couple of times in the middle of the night just to provide his needs. I would constantly have to watch over him just to make sure that he was not getting into trouble. He was growing so quickly, and every day I wish I had put my foot down a little more firmly in order to avoid this painstaking daily situation. There's the feeding, potty training, and having to deal with destructive surprises every now and then. With so much newness in my life, especially at work or things relating to work, this was something that didn't seem like a priority. After what continues to be a huge physical investment, little did I know I would receive a huge, gradual, and mental reward. I never grew up with dogs, but I did have a comprehension of their species, and my understanding of them was that they needed lots of room to be themselves. Although I never wanted a dog, I did care about them enough and respect them enough to know that they deserved more than what I could provide. So what do I do in order to embrace my new family role? I research. I began to read and embrace the philosophies of the dog whisperer, Cesar Millan. His teachings for a happy and healthy dog are exercise, discipline, and then affection, in that order. Although I wish I was home 24/7 and didn't have so many other obligations in order to properly raise a dog, I've tried to fulfill these things as best as possible. So what exactly have I gained? When the dog whisperer visits the people on a show, he usually has to fix people problems before he can fix dog problems. So I thought to myself, what do I need to fix about me in order to maintain a healthy connection to my dog? Even though I feel I never have time for Roscoe, I can't ignore the fact that it's not his fault for misbehaviors and wild actions. So it helps me to identify weaknesses about me that need to become strengths in order for the dog to be a happy and healthy dog. For every weakness I identify, I ask two questions. 1. Where do I need to work on this weakness in other parts of my life? And 2. What would it look like if that weakness became a strength? The weaknesses I've identified are patience, consistency, leadership, and at times, compassion. These are things not only Roscoe needs from me, but other people in my life as well. I hope that I become more patient, more consistent, a better leader, and a compassionate individual to others as well. Never did I think a dog could change aspects about me. It's great being around an animal that can pick up on my emotions that I can't hide with a fake smile or sarcastic humor. It's also great having to communicate with something on a basic level. If I'm not all there, he picks up on it and instantly attacks my weaknesses. So I have to be strong. He forces me to be on my A game with patience, consistency, leadership, all sprinkled with compassion.